2, 1. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. I took a little bit of time off, but we are back, and we're back with a good one. I feel like I don't know. I say that about every freaking video that I do, but I feel like we have good content for this one. I think because we're doing not just one review, but 2 reviews. And we're back here with Matt. Boom. Here we go.
I'm a little sad that we don't have anything to shit on.
Well, I don't think so. I think this is all good stuff for this one, dude.
I know. That's why it's fun to shit on stuff.
Which one do you want to go with first?
Let's go with the Marvel one first, because that's like the most predictable.
You know. All right. I'm down with that. So Black Widow, bro. Thoughts? Give it to me. What do you think?
It was another solid Marvel movie, you know?
Right?
The formula, man. They got that good formula. They just keep whipping it out every time. The same kind of
whipping it out on the table, bro, and just showing everybody, man.
It's that good Marvel formula.
We're Marvel, and we got it.
And they got good actors. Like David Harbour. That guy's a really good actor. So
well, okay. Let me say something about Harbour though. For some weird reason, I thought he wasn't gonna pull it off. But when I watched the movie, and before we even get any further, spoilers for everything. Spoilers. So if you haven't seen Black Widow or Suicide Squad, go watch the movie and then come back. But yeah, I didn't think that David Harbour was gonna pull it off, because the thing is he's gonna be playing a Russian superhero or whatever, and I got too used to seeing him on Stranger Things, right? So I was like, how is this gonna even, like, you know, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna believe it or not. But to my surprise, dude, motherfucker was like kind of one of the bigger things in the movie. Like he was a good part of it. Like, I dug it, and he did a fucking good job of pulling off the whole being a Russian and shit.
I think he carried, like, whatever scene he was in, like, he definitely carried every scene and kind of stole them, you know, with his acting. He's a good actor. I wasn't really concerned about him pulling this off. I figured he's a good enough actor. I think he could probably do almost anything. So
really,
yeah, I wasn't worried about it.
I mean, because I really did. I mean, I know he's been in a few movies, but I didn't really watch those movies. I remember seeing one. I forget what movie it was, but it was like the whole movie was mediocre. So maybe that's why I put him in that section. I don't know, but
I saw him in something else too. I can't even remember, but I just remember I was like, oh yeah, this guy's legit. Like, he's good. Like, his mannerisms and stuff. Like, there was some stuff he did, like, during the Black Widow movie, and I can't remember specifics. Just, I don't know, just the details, man. Just with good actors, it's like the little details they throw in. And he did some stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's great. I think this will get him a bunch more games.
But yeah, so all in all though, I thought, yeah, Disney pulled it off again, dude. And I don't know, I want to start with maybe there was only 2 things that bugged me through the whole thing. And one of them was, I think they could have put this movie out earlier. Like, I wish they had put this movie out before Endgame. And I know that would have changed the ending of the movie. It would change the ending of
it would have changed Endgame big time. It would have spoiled the shit out of it, though. Well, they would have had to link that.
Well, no. That's what I mean. They would have to change the ending of Black Widow so that that you don't know that she died in Endgame, right? But here's what they could have done. They could have took that ending of Black Widow, like the end credit scene of Black Widow, and stuck it at the ending of Endgame. And I think it would have been more powerful that way. Because, like, I don't know, for some weird reason, I feel like when I was watching it the whole time, even after I finished watching it, I was like, this movie could have been so much more powerful before Endgame, and it would have made people like more invested in her character in Endgame.
Right. No,
So
true.
I don't know. So that was one, and then secondly is that before I watched the movie, I knew about the whole controversy between Scarlett Johansson and Disney going into it, and it got me
The
disappointed
money, did that affect your viewing pleasure?
a little bit because I liked the movie. Like I was surprised by the movie. Here's the thing: I went into this movie with low expectations. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be good, and I was pleasantly surprised that it was so good. I mean, I shouldn't be because it's Marvel. I'm like Marvel. Every Marvel movie has just been fucking like hit. It's been hitting the spot for me like every time I watch a Marvel movie. So like I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was surprised. And then after my surprise that I liked it so much, my mood came down because it's like, damn, but they're fucking having this whole controversy. Like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I mean, because the thing is for me, it's not that ScarJo isn't making her big bucks. For me, is that they're burning a bridge between a character that I really liked in the MCU, and because of this controversy, they might not have her back. They might not bring her back at all at any point.
Isn't she kind of done anyway? I mean, she is.
Yeah, but I mean, but like actors say they're done, but they always come back in the future for like other, because Marvel's gonna continue. They're gonna keep on going. And I would have loved to see her. Yeah, I would have loved to see her like brought back in some capacity. I mean, because for one thing, they're doing a whole multiverse. So she isn't really dead because there should be another version of her somewhere, It'd be dope to see her come back as a other universe, character or something,
Now, what do you think? What did you think about that extra scene at the end of the movie? What was the whole point of that with that lady that came, that Julia?
Okay.
Her character,
so
Julia Dreyfus coming
so
in saying,
if
Hawkeye's the one who's responsible for her death, like
if you're not too, I mean, I know you're into comics, so I know you should know that there's another like kind of like competitive Avengers team, which is not really the Avengers, but like kind of like an evil version of the Avengers.
Oh,
that's her character. She is building
the anti-Avengers.
Yes, exactly.
That's why she was in recruiting that douchey fake version of
Captain America. Exactly. Yeah. And if you follow the comics, she's also supposed to get the evil version of Hulk, which was in that
Yellow Hulk or some shit. Or...
Yeah, you remember in the Incredible Hulk, the general that turned himself into a Hulk?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yellow Hulk.
Abominable. I forget what. I don't know if I'm saying it correct. Abomination or something. I don't know. I forget. Nation of Abomination.
Abomination. Sensation.
Sensation. Yeah. But yeah, she's so douchey Captain America, sister of Black Widow, and evil Hulk. We'll call him evil Hulk. You know what I'm
Black
saying?
Widow's sister.
But yeah, and along with those three though, there's supposed to be other like wayside superhero characters that she's also supposed to collect also. So I feel like they're either putting that through to like a show or a movie. And if it's a movie, I think I could tell the future right now is that they're heading towards Secret Wars, and Secret Wars is where they fight the interdimensional versions of themselves, and like, so they're gonna either have to team up or they're gonna have they're planning on like a third party attack or something. I don't know.
It's funny though, and now you don't even really know for sure if it's gonna be a movie or a TV show because that lady showed up in both.
Yeah, exactly. So
that was the secret. See, that's what the Secret Wars and stuff like those long series. They need to make those on the Disney Plus as series, man. If they can get the big name actors,
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 episodes. God, could you imagine how badass that would be? Like 10 1-hour episodes.
Well, for one thing, it would be so much better than having to choose to go to the theaters. I mean, stuff like that. I mean, I would love to just sit at home and watch a dope ass like 10 episode series of Secret Wars. That'd be so awesome. But I don't knowing Kevin Feige being Kevin Feige, I don't think he's gonna. I mean, you know what? You never know because times are changing. So it could actually happen. Like it might.
I don't know about movie theaters, bro. I mean, that's a whole other podcast, but
well, also because that's the thing that's like causing the whole controversy right now is because they had to choose between TV series and movie theaters, and Disney was like, we're gonna do both, but we're gonna keep the money from TV, and you're not gonna see any of that. And like
I just feel like all the factors are all kind of pointing in the direction of the movie. The movie theater will always be around. I think there'll always be
a
movie theater
if there's a big
capacity, but not like they are, dude. They're gonna be niche, and it's gonna be, I don't know, dude. It's not like this whole like thing. Like, anyway, we've already talked about this, but yeah, it's
because there's need to be a place for blockbusters to go to, because the directors
dude, these things are going straight to TV, and people are fucking fine with it, man. They're like, great, I'll go to the dollar store and get my candy.
Yeah, but I mean, like when big things come out, dude, they're gonna have to go to theaters. You know what I'm saying?
At least for X amount of years.
Yeah. Yeah.
The kids are gonna kill the theater, bro.
It is true, though. It is true. I do see it all going to streaming, man. I don't mind it because I'm a homebody. I'll watch anything on at home. I don't really care.
Dude, like you can get like for cheap, you can have the theater experience in your house, bro. You can buy like, I mean, I got a 100-inch projector screen thing, and they're not that expensive, but you can buy like a fucking 85-inch TV now for like $1,000 or whatever, dude. Like, and then like if you want to invest in a surround system, you can. But some people, they just buy like a nice sound bar and a subwoofer, and dude, it's like a theater in your living room. You know what I mean? And then like you can pause it, and you can go pee when you want, not miss anything. And fucking eat a 4-course meal as you're watching the newest blockbuster.
Yep. This is all true, bro. But yeah, back to Black Widow though. we went straight off course, bro. Straight off course, dude. But yeah, dude, man. I just wish
good. I liked it.
I totally liked it, and I just wish that the mouse would play nicely with my Marvel characters. Freaking
Evil Empire, bro.
I know, man.
Did you, dude? Another slightly off topic, but you heard about that new Star Wars lodge they have, right? That like hotel thing. It's like 6 G's for like a 2-night stay for a family of 4. I'm like, God damn.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised, man. The thing is, the whole Disney thing is gonna go like way off budget, bro.
They're the Amazon of entertainment, bro. They're taking over all of entertainment.
Well, the thing is that, and I know, and I work with people that love Disney and will spend ridiculous amount of money for Disney, which is crazy. And it doesn't matter how expensive it gets.
Those people.
They'll save like their savings just to like visit it. Bro.
They'll use their tax return just to go to Disneyland for a few days.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And but yeah, so they get charged whatever the hell they want, and people are still gonna go. But that just means they have money, dude. Pay your actors, yo. Like, I want to keep ScarJo around because I like Black Widow. I want to have her stick around.
I don't think they don't pay people. I think it's just, I think they structured her deal, and I don't think her agent nor her really understood exactly what they were getting into, because this is uncharted territory. I don't think it was, and I'm not a Disney advocate because they're,
well, the thing is they give her the deal that it's, you're gonna get the 20 mil off the bat, no questions asked. Cool. You're also gonna get back end on the theater release, and then and she was cool with that. But the thing is, they never told her that, oh, we're also gonna release it on Disney Plus. You know, they just released it on the Disney Plus.
Well, I think she knew, but
The whole lawsuit is because
the
whole lawsuit is because she doesn't. The lawsuit was because she didn't know. They just did it.
I can't imagine they didn't fucking put that in that bro. With Disney's lawyers who make $1,000 a minute, they didn't put that in fine print somewhere. I think what it was she was expecting, because she makes more on the theatrical part than she does on the streaming part. And I think what it was she wanted a longer lead. She, instead of, because it was only, what, 2 weeks, if that, before it went to streaming? It went to streaming really quick. And I think she thought she was going to get like a month, 6 weeks of her making as much as she could off of her end, because once it goes to streaming, that kills the theater part. So I think the way her and her lawyer interpreted it as Disney kind of cutting her off at the knee, they could have let that theatrical release run a few more weeks so she could get hers before, because they essentially when they put it on Disney Plus, they essentially just killed her portion of the money.
Yeah.
Because people are like, well, fuck it. Like me, I was like, I'm not gonna go here. Are you kidding me? Sorry, Scarlett.
But I mean, either way, she got dicked out of, some good cash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think one way or the other. But this is like all weird.
But yeah, and that's and all of that is even besides the point. Is that they couldn't. Disney didn't want to play nice. You know what I'm saying? They could have just broke her off some and be like, and kept everything cool.
I know, bro. But hey, I understand. How's she gonna get by on that $20 million?
And then the dirty part too is that Disney tried to play dirty with their whole like press release. They try to drag her through the mud, make her look bad and everything like that. And I was like, bro. And then not just that too. The main part of it is that they got Lord Kevin Feige mad because Kevin Feige was on the side of Scarlett Johansson. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on the Marvel side. And the thing is, like, when I hear that, I'm like, oh no, dude, don't do this. Don't cause a rift. Because if they do and they lose Kevin Feige, dude, for real, dude, Kevin Feige is the main reason why Marvel is Marvel today. And if Disney loses him, dude, it's downhill, bro.
That's scary to think that entire universe, that entire thing that they've built, is on the shoulders of one dude, and if he's gone. So, because for some weird reason, like, creative big brain lands on him, bro. Like it was his like his schemings. I mean, I know it's a team, but mainly it all, funnels into him. He's got big think energy.
Big think energy, bro. It is true, man. Oh, dude, I don't know, but yeah, dang, we went way off topic. But
the problem is because the next movie we're gonna talk about was a surprise, so it's got this. This is like, oh yeah, Marvel. They're in this groove where they're just a hit factory, and it's like bam, 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 and they can't miss. But eventually they will, and everything crumbles, and they're gonna have to, go back and rebuild it eventually.
Well,
right now they're just in this groove, dude, and it's like, oh, that was a great movie, but it's like, oh, well, we expect that from you at this point. You know what I mean? Like Marvel, we expect something.
Well, the thing is too, like, I expect great movies, but I'm okay with the mediocre good movies too. And I know they put out a bunch of those in betweens, like for some weird reason, I really think Shang-Chi and maybe the Eternals are going to be kind of those like mid-range, okay movies when they come out. They
got to get the Hell's Kitchen group too, man. They need to get
dude. They should.
That whole and Luke Cage. They need to get those guys in the cinematic universe because there's some that's some good DC style, gritty, dirty kind of stuff that they can dig into. That's more kind of based, like more realistic and more dirty and kind of like that's a really nice mind to you know what I mean?
Well, if the rumor mills are true, part of the Hell's Kitchen group is gonna pop up in Spider-Man, And
that makes sense.
and I also saw on the list of TV shows, Iron Fist is gonna have a show too.
TV
So
shows, but they
yeah,
need to start doing some movies with them.
yeah.
It's like
But
that one, like the Ben Affleck one, and like I don't know, whatever.
but yeah, if the rumor mills are true, I believe Daredevil is supposed to show up in Spider-Man, but I'm not sure. I'm not for sure yet.
Because they were, if I remember right, for a while, especially like in like the 80s and like early 90s, I remember Spider-Man and the Hell's Kitchen superheroes kind of crisscrossing a lot.
Yeah, all the time, Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man always teams up with Daredevil and back and forth, like
Punisher, bro.
They need to do something with Punisher.
So John Bernthal is such a good Punisher, bro.
Also, this was also in the rumor mill, which kind of got me a little bit excited because I'm kind of a fan, but Ghost Rider is supposed to show up.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, Ghost Rider is supposed to show up in the new Doctor Strange coming out later.
Oh,
but
nice.
But that's like rumors. Like that's not even like there's no facts making it true yet. But
dude, when I was like in junior high ish, or maybe I don't know, somewhere around there, dude, Ghost Rider, there was a period Rider that was the shit, dude.
Dude. I like really, I mean, I think there's other people like us that are kind of fans of Ghost Rider, but I mean, I've been a fan of Ghost Rider. I mean, even with the whole Nicolas Cage thing, because he kind of almost ruined it a little bit, but I was still a fan.
Dude, Nick Cage though, bro, he's been doing some shit lately. Holy shit, bro, blow your mind. Like, dude, he's so like crazy now, but his acting is like even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing these like fucking trippy, like fucking psychedelic, bloody carnal movie, dude. So good, dude. This movie, Mandy. No, I don't think any of you guys have seen it yet, dude.
No, I don't think so. But I mean,
it'll blow your mind.
I hear about them, and I think that's because he has his own production company now, doesn't he? He funds all of these.
All I know is he spends money like it's fucking
side films.
Style.
Yeah, he's basically like, I got the money, I'm just gonna make these movies, like boom, and I'm gonna put myself in it. I'm gonna go crazy with my acting. So hey, good to him though.
Adventure Time or Fun House, I don't know. I can't forget what it's called, but basically, he gets trapped in like this like amusement park, and they're there, and he's there for them to like hunt him and kill him or something. And then, but he's so fucking like crazy, he flips the script and starts hunting down and killing all these fucking freaks. And this dude, I gotta watch it, and I don't know, for some reason I keep forgetting, dude. But it's crazy.
But yeah, let's finish the Black Widow. We'll just give the rating, because I mean, there's not much more to say about it. I mean, because I mean, we get into it, but the movie's just good. It's fucking good. It's exciting. Like it has the action, it has the popcorn feel, it has heart. There's parts of the movie that kind of like hit me in my spots, and it gave you the feels a little bit, and it kind of got you a little excited to see the future of what's coming up. So like all in all, dude, I felt like it hit a home run, and it drove in all cylinders. So to me, and the thing is though, I don't want to give it a 10 out of 10, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
And I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
You know what? I'll give it the 0.5. I'll give it a 9.5. And the only reason why,
even higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Wow.
The only reason why I'm taking away the 0.5 is I felt like the timing of the release was wrong. It should have came out before Endgame, and if it came out before Endgame, I might have given it a 10 out of 10. It's good.
I thought you were gonna give it like a 7 because of the financial problems.
No, no, man, dude. I mean, that's just outside stuff. It does have something to do with the movie, but it doesn't affect the movie. The movie was already made. The movie is good. It's just like, and the thing is that whole situation makes me fear of the future of the franchise, because I'm invested in this Marvel franchise. Like, I'm in it. I'm down for the ride. I'm riding with it. I want to see where it goes. The thing is I want to see an Avengers versus X-Men movie before I die.
Avengers
That's basically
versus
it.
X-Men.
Yeah. Because there's the comic, if they decide to go in following the comic book route, it ends up being X-Men fighting against the Avengers.
Right.
And they have both properties now, so I want to see that.
Did
You
they?
know,
Oh, they did buy a majority stake in Fox, right?
they bought the whole
Bought everything.
Fox. Yeah, they bought
They
everything.
bought everything.
Well, except for the sports stuff. They didn't want the sports stuff,
They
but they got
probably own all
everything.
the porn studios in Van Nuys and shit too. Oh, thank you, bitch.
Mickey out there slanging his dick around, dude. I don't know, but yeah. So they have both properties. I want to see that before I die, and so I don't want to see Feige leave yet. I want to see him follow it through until that point, because then the movie's gonna be good. Like, dude,
Totally
Feige version of X-Men, Feige version of Fantastic Four. Like, I don't know. It's all there. I'm just scared for the future. But yeah, so there's our scoring for Black Widow. It's good. Go see it. It's freaking awesome.
It's yeah. I paid $30 goddamn dollars to rent it. So.
Now, speaking of the whole gore thing, speaking of Kevin Feige knowing what directors to choose, we hop from Marvel to one of the directors that Feige gave basically gave an opportunity to show his talents, but now he's hopped on to the DC universe and is directing Suicide Squad. Let's hop on to Suicide Squad.
Before we even get into the movie, do you think James Gunn is going to be DC's Feige? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I don't think he's going to be DC's Kevin Feige.
Okay.
But they've already been in talks and they want him to do another movie. So whether
whatever,
we don't know yet, because they haven't came out and said
something.
Yeah, we just know that they're in the talks. They loved him. They loved how the movie came out. They love how the movie's doing. They want him for another project, whether it be Suicide Squad 3 or something else. I don't care. Give the man work, because he took a shitty property that did a shitty first movie and fucking, dude, this James Gunn knows how to take like the shit that I like and put it on big screen.
Yeah. Is he doing Guardians 3?
Yes, he is doing Guardians 3. I believe it's in production. I want to say. So after he does that, he's supposed to hop back to DC to do something else. But
traitor.
Like, the guy is like a nostalgia gun. He's just like hitting me left and right, just shooting me with fucking nostalgia shit.
Like the older soundtracks and stuff.
Yeah, he gets and they're good soundtracks too, man. It goes with the movie. And not just that, because he also came from the old school trauma production stuff. And I used to watch that shit all the time when I was little. And that's kind of exactly what I felt like I was watching when I was watching Suicide Squad 2. Like, it felt trauma-ish. And I don't know if you know anything about trauma, but it's what was the main character from Trauma? Shoot, I forget. Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah. I know there's that certain style.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he brought the gore, and that's another thing. I didn't realize that they were going rated R on this. I for some weird reason had remembered them saying they were gonna thinking about going PG-13, but I didn't realize that they went straight R on it, because there was so much fucking gore in this movie.
Well,
and I don't know, like, it was awesome. I loved it.
I felt like it actually lived up to the name.
Yeah,
Suicide Squad.
bro.
And here we go, like spoilers. So fucking if you haven't seen the movie,
Well,
sorry.
we already said it in the beginning, so
Right.
everyone knows.
What I liked, because the first one, I don't remember a bunch of the characters dying off. Like it
No,
was more of like
it was
we're
only
calling you a Suicide Squad, but whatever. What I liked was they literally sent in a B squad to distract for the A squad, and everybody died. Just
yeah.
fucking except for Harley and the general guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was I go, oh, awesome. So they didn't give a fuck. They were killing off characters left and right. So
Yep.
that was like really cool. The gore was cool. The styling was cool. And thankfully, James Gunn, he wasn't too tempted to go make it too Marvel-y. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Although I gotta say, I kind of felt like it was a bit Marvel-y, which I mean, I didn't mind. Like I kind of liked it.
No, he definitely shot a little Marvel on it, but I just think like it didn't go full on Marvel, and it was real gory. And it's kind of weird too, though. It's like I feel with the Suicide Squad, with what they did, you can kind of get away with that more. I don't feel like that would have worked with the Batman Superman. They made the Batman Superman. They made the DC superheroes, the big 4 or 5. Except maybe with the exception, maybe Flash, you could get a little campy. I feel like they made him so serious where you couldn't take James Gunn's style and get away with it now.
No.
You can do it on a Spider-Man. You can do it with any of the Marvel. Look what they did with Thor, Ragnarok, and all that. But with the DC, the big 4, big 3, whatever, like you can't do that. But with Suicide Squad, it was cool because he could come in and
it's the right
do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, it's the right type of people. Right.
Yeah.
The right type of property.
And they were villains. So then it was kind of like, and you just, I don't know. It was weird. So I don't know if his touch would work anywhere else,
So piggybacking off of that is that James Gunn is the type of director where if he's directing a certain type of movie, the property kind of has to have a bit of character. Like they kind of have to be kind of a little goofy and a little bit.
Right. They gotta have that kind of already got a little bit of that going on.
Yeah, kind of like that weirdo flavor to it, Like I could totally see him doing a Flash movie. I could totally see him doing maybe a Blue Beetle movie or something along that. Yeah, Booster Gold.
You know what? Maybe even Green Lantern.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I could see him doing a Green Lantern movie.
Dude. They but up so bad.
and even maybe even like a Justice League Dark type movie, with Constantine and leading his team and stuff like that.
Batman was kind of in and out of that one, right?
Yeah. Well, he only like helped out once in a while with that. Like he wasn't a main part of that whole team. But yeah, like but with the Suicide Squad, he was a perfect fit, bro. Like just good. And the crazy thing is he's good with ensemble casting because unlike the first Suicide Squad, I felt like you said, they only started off with one death. I mean, it's the Suicide Squad. We should see more dying here. Come on.
Well, that's they're like the Expendables.
They only killed off one person. On this one, first team out, gone.
I was kind of really shocked that Michael Rooker's character died out so quick. I thought they were going to make him kind of more of a main character in the movie.
Well,
dude,
that's what kind of made me like it a little bit more, is that they didn't care. Like he just basically went for it. He shot for it. Like I'm like, yeah.
Now, what do you think about their choice of villain, the big starfish?
I didn't mind it because the thing is this is okay. My problem with the first one was that they went straight for a god. Like, oh, your first like matchup is this team versus a god. I mean, come on. This time it's just a big gigantic alien starfish. Like it's doable. You could kill an alien. That's fine. I'm down with it. Like it is a little bit goofy, but the goofy made me giggle. So I was cool with it too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big gigantic like old school kaiju fucking starfish. I'm like, yeah, bro. Now, okay, I gotta say that the way they killed it was a little cheesy, but I forgave it because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole movie all the way up until then.
Yeah.
You know, and another praise to James Gunn is unlike unlike the first Suicide Squad, he did a better job of like introducing us to the whole team without having to like do backstories for all of them. You know, the way the way he directed the whole like, oh, meet this guy, this is what he does,
Right.
and you know, and I was satisfied with how I met the team and the storylines behind the team, and I don't know, it just like he did it so well. Like I was down for it.
I saw some stuff on the internet. People were complaining about like oh, there's no Will Smith, the blah blah blah, and I was kind of like, I don't know, that kind of perplexes me. Who gives a shit?
I didn't care.
Like, Idris Elba is
Idris Elba,
better actor than Will
dude.
Smith.
Idris Elba stepped it up. I was so into his character, bro. Like he's
Will Smith's a good actor. Don't get me wrong. But as far as like this kind of stuff, Idris Elba's an actual MMA fighter. You know that, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
no, I did not.
I
did not know that.
Yeah,
but
he's fucking like a fucking like.
That's even.
Dude.
I mean, dude, when him and John, and here's another thing, James Gunn took John Cena and made him actually watchable.
Yeah, forget about all this. Cena's character was great. I loved his character, man.
Because dude, every other movie that I ever seen John Cena in, I thought was trash, bro. But he was actually good and watchable in this movie.
Acting, I think he must have got some. I think he got acting coaching. I think his acting was way better this time around than I've seen anything else. Either
that or Idris Elba just like, you know,
or made him step up his game.
Like bouncing back and forth between Idris Elba and John Cena. It went well.
What about that scene in the jungle where they get to that encampment?
Yeah.
And they start like killing people and all these like they were kind of showing off to each other about all their cool ways of killing people.
Yep.
And they get to the end and they're like, oh, this is the rebel camp. And they're like, oh shit. It's like, how did all my security, how'd you get past all my security? And they're like, oh,
we didn't see them. We didn't see it. There was nobody out here.
That shit was,
that scene was so good. And not just that too, like John Cena played it up well to where you kind of hated him at the end, and it felt satisfying when Idris Elba shot him, you know, with shooting his bullet through his bullet to kill him. Like it was just so satisfying. Like I was like, yeah, dude, I don't know.
I wonder what the end game. I wonder the last scene with the. I wonder what we're playing that up for. What are they gonna do that with Cena?
I mean, here's the thing, dude. The Suicide Squad is always on to the next mission, because if within the comics, that's basically what it was. Like there was always a mission,
right,
and it was always a different team. So I'm just shooting in the dark here, and I'm just saying that they're planning for the next team because they found John Cena's character and he was still alive, and they're bringing him back to life. Basically,
you think they're gonna make him a villain?
No, I think they're gonna make him. I think they're gonna make him the captain of the next team. Because
okay.
Rick Flag is dead. You know, John Cena killed him.
That was kind of weird. They killed him off. I thought that
they killed off a lot of characters that I like, but I didn't mind it because, like, I was like, yeah, they had balls to do it. You know, I don't know. Because
I was just curious. I was like, I wonder what they did. I guess that was just for shock appeal or just to get you more like into it, or I don't know.
Maybe.
It worked.
But like,
I mean, you know.
I was surprised that they killed off Polka Dot Man. I was like, oh my god, Polka Dot Man. Like, no.
Dude, they killed like almost everybody.
Yeah.
If you think about it, there was only a handful made it out. What was it like?
Yeah.
And Bloodsport. And who else? Oh, the
King
Shark.
King Shark.
King Shark.
Stayed alive, got alive, or
like 4 people.
Yeah, that's it.
Not many, dude.
No, it was Rat Trap, Bloodsport, King Shark, and Harley Quinn. That's it.
What do you think about that King Shark? I liked it. I liked him.
I loved it because it was just comedy relief. It was just that's the dumb character that, you know, like if you need, like if this shit gets too serious, pan to him and, giggle your face off, like, boom, like, perfectly done, dude.
Cool, he ripped that guy in half. That was pretty cool too.
Dude, and they froze on it for a little bit just to give it like a effect shot, dude. I was like, yeah, dude. Come on, man. That thing was awesome, dude. I don't know, man.
It was a really good movie, man. I hope God, and that's the thing with DC, and we've already gone down that maddening, like you said, they'll throw out this amazing movie and it's like, holy shit, and then they'll make a series of turds. And then they'll throw out this amazing movie to
here's the thing. Here's the thing though, they're doing the smart thing. They're bringing James Gunn back. So they're kind of going in the right direction, right? James Gunn did kind of. I mean, dude, because they got Taika Waititi to be in the movie also, dude. Taika Waititi was Rat Trap's father. I was like, what? Like they got two major Marvel directors to do one DC movie.
If you can't beat them, join them, bro. Like it works in everywhere in life, bro. It works in your job. It works in marriage. Fucking, you can't win, so you just fucking roll over
dude. So yeah, bro. I don't know it, but I was surprised about that too. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, when I saw that scene, I was like, is that Taika Waititi? I'm like, and then I saw the credits, like that was Taika. I was like, what the hell? I was like, but I mean, it's kind of nice to see them playing nice together. I kind of wish that they would just somehow conjoin, because I feel like it'd be better for DC. Think about it, bro.
Well, if Disney bought up Marvel, bought up DC.
No, they don't have to buy them up. But if they would give some of Kevin Feige's team over to DC to help, like, kind of, focus on a direction to where to go, I think DC would like benefit from that. I don't know.
I mean, that's a nice thought.
Yeah, but it's never gonna happen. I know.
I mean, that's like us letting the Russians borrow some nukes for funsies, Probably not gonna happen.
No, it's probably not gonna happen. But
the thing too is, if somehow, here's what would happen. I don't know. I'm not a future, but if DC ever went to Marvel and was like, Marvel, we need your help, and Marvel was like, fine. We'll work something out. We'll do this little partnership. We'll write your ship for you. We're gonna write your ship, and we're gonna send you in the right direction. A little pat on the booty, take a couple billion from you, and we'll get you, dude. What'll happen as soon as the mouse dips his little wick anywhere in the DC universe, really, that infection's gonna spread, and they'll just fucking absorb DC, dude. They'll not buy
it. No, it's true.
It would be a matter of like a few years, then they would own DC.
Yeah.
Nah. And if DC was absorbed by Marvel, it could go either way, bro. It could go either way. They could turn it into this amazing thing, or because DC's got that grungy, dirty edge that Marvel doesn't really have. That's kind of what makes DC what it is.
No, that's
yeah. The Mouse House would come in with their fucking
clean it up a bit.
Yeah, bro. With all that
clean it up too much. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and I don't know. So it's like they should keep them separated, but I mean,
but see, I could see them getting infected a little bit, because they already got James Gunn. They're playing around with James Gunn. They're bringing him back for another movie.
That's the beginning right there, bro.
Taika Waititi's doing a cameo in one of the movies. Maybe Taika's like, oh, I kind of dug doing that. Hey DC, can I direct one of your movies? And then anything could happen after that, bro. I'm down. I don't know. I'd be down with that.
I'm down with DC poaching from Marvel.
Yeah.
And then saying, okay, you're with us. While you're with us, you're with us. And then them using some of what made Marvel great. Because at the end of the day, all it is really, it's, yes, there's, the characters got to be strong. They have to stand on their own. And then the people, the minds beneath them that are, writing these things and directing them and stuff. So it's all about really the people and stuff. So it's like, I don't mind them poaching talent. I just don't want them to bring in. I don't want them to let. I don't want them to let Disney come in and take it.
No,
But
no, no,
poach the
no.
talent for sure. And I hope this. I hope this is something that's. I hope this isn't a one-off. That's all.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I don't want to. I just hope this isn't just like, oh
Hmm.
well, hey, here's a great little one-off, just like the Joker was, and well, and then that's it.
Hmm.
I hope this is like
No, bro, that is true, man. Because I'm kind of like with DC, I'm getting a little tired of like seeing this great one movie, and then all of a sudden I have to deal with like three turds of a movie until you do another good one.
yeah. It's because like a good movie helps, but after eating three turds, you still got a little turd in between your teeth.
Yeah.
One good movie doesn't completely wash it out. You need
No,
several
it doesn't.
movies to get all that turd out of your molars and
Yeah. Because the thing with at least with Marvel, even with Marvel, their shitty movies are still good movies. Like, like
that's how high the bar is in Marvel.
yeah,
Like a shitty movie is like
it's still
everybody else is like
still watchable.
right. A shitty Marvel movie is still like better than a good DC movie.
It's sad, but it's true. Oh my god.
Man, what I really hope they would do, I wish DC would just obliterate what they've got. Just say, you know what? We're starting from beginning. We're getting a
from ground up
actor for Batman.
Rebuild it all.
24-year-old actor for Superman, and we're going to start from the ground up. And we're gonna build this universe. And yes, you know what? We're gonna copy Marvel's formula, but whatever, fuck you, we're gonna do it. And I wish they would do that because it's so weird, like the going back and forth and the, and it was, I don't know, dude. And then we got the Sparkle Werewolf Batman coming up, and he's a good actor and stuff. And I'm sure the movie will be cool, but it's not even canon. It's just some like weird, freaky one-off, and that's fine. But what about your core universe? You haven't done dick to your core universe since Justice League came out, and it's like they're almost like pouting because Justice League made $1 billion. It's over $1 billion, but in today's market, it's a failure because it didn't make $2 billion.
Yeah.
And they're like pouting, and they're like, and I'm like, fucking like, just bulldoze it. Keep making your one-offs and tell people this isn't canon. This isn't canon. Make sure they understand these are one-offs. These are just fun little, like, just like in the comic book world, you make these little one-off books and little series that are they're not really meant to be part of the main story. They were just like fun things to do to let artists like go crazy and just like a fun twist. But here's the canon, and this, and you know what I mean. And this is what we're gonna bulldoze the canon. We're gonna fucking start from ground up, and we'll keep throwing you one-offs to keep you satisfied, and then like we're gonna fucking hit you with this like badass universe, and we're gonna build it. It's gonna be awesome, but it's so like dysfunctional over there. I don't know if it'll ever happen.
I don't think so either, bro. I don't think they have like that. That's where the problem lies, dude. They don't have a main head that's like, this is what we're doing. Follow this formula. It seemed like, dude, when it first started, they had one head, cut him out, and then they brought in a new head, and then all of a sudden, like, he was cut out, and then because I think they went through 3 heads of studios, and they're on their 3rd one right now, which I feel like they're kind of doing okay now because they're letting it all kind of breathe, and they brought in some good talent, So I don't know, man. I just want them to kind of like get it together and it seems like they kind of are a little bit now, because the last 2 projects were actually kind of pretty good. Suicide Squad 2, awesome movie. James Gunn, I think he rocked the shit out of it, man.
Yeah.
Out of the Water, good. I guess all we could do now is just rate it.
Out of curiosity, what was the other movie you're referring to?
I remember I watched the DC Joker.
Joker, oh, okay.
Yeah. Joker, and then now Suicide Squad. So I know they had two, and that's the thing, they had 2 shits between. Wonder Woman was just so horrible, bro. I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it.
Of Wonder Woman 1984, like that movie is such a turd. Like, yeah, I'm still like I can still have like the taste of it. I'm like, just the thought of it, I go, water, get out of my mouth.
But yeah, it was just so bad, dude. I don't know, but
get it out of my brain.
Was there another one after that too? I think there was. It was like Wonder Woman. Actually, I think it was just the one. It was like Joker and Wonder Woman, and then
how did they stop
Suicide Squad.
Wonder Woman so bad when the first one was like really good?
Okay, here's okay. I'm
oh wait, we talked about this.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Mm-hmm. We did because you said that she had all these people.
She had help. Yeah, she had help. From Nolan's production team, right. and Patty Jenkins and Nolan's team butted heads a lot through the whole project, but the end result was fucking good. Wonder Woman was good. Like the first one was good. And so, but then, DC or Warner Brothers was like, oh, it must be all Patty Jenkins, because, everyone didn't know. And so Patty Jenkins got like a big head off of it. And when they offered her the second movie, she basically just like, booted anyone that had anything to do with Nolan and was like, I'll do this myself.
That second one was so bad. It was almost unwatchable. It was such a fucking turd of a movie.
Bro.
Almost everything about that movie was so and what a lazy fucking bullshit trope to go pull homeboy from the dead.
Yeah.
To make this love story. Like it was just so trash. And they wasted such a good the guy who played the villain. Who plays the Mandalorian
is a good actor.
I wish I could remember his name right now.
Pascal or something like that. Something Pascal. Something Pascal.
He was in Narcos.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good actor. And they fucking wasted him.
Yep.
Just the whole thing was so bad. So trash.
I don't know.
You could look at Gal Gadot for 2 hours. That was the only redeeming part. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, such trash.
But yeah, dude. But yeah,
we did get to shit on some stuff.
So there's those turds in between Joker and Suicide Squad. But Suicide Squad was good. Rating, I'm also gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. And the only reason why I'm taking the 0.5 off is I want DC to do more of this. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9-ish. Yeah, a 9. I think a 9.
Yeah, dude, it was a good movie. Well, there you guys go.
Very good movie.
Black Widow, Suicide Squad 2, 2 freaking good movies. If you want to spend your money on any movie to watch those 2 movies.
two non-turds. They'll even wash the taste of on the DC side. Wash the taste out of your mouth a little while until
for a little bit, dude. Yeah, until the next one comes out, man. I don't know. I don't even know. Oh yeah, Batman's up next, I think. Oh, Sparkle Vampire.
Dude, and they've been fucking dragging that thing out forever. I feel like DC takes too long too. Like I feel like Marvel, there's like, okay, we did this and this. Okay, cool. So what's next? And they always have shit in the pipe so that they never run dry. Mm-hmm. With DC, it's like they're like, oh no, what do we do next? And it's like we've been waiting on this stupid fucking Batman movie for like 3 or 4 years, bro. They've been talking about the Batman standalone since fucking Justice League. When did Justice League come out? In 15, 16?
Something like that, yeah.
Bro, years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so fucking dysfunctional. And it was supposed to be Ben Affleck and that version of Batman. And then the kind of, I don't know, whatever story it was going to be. And then they lost Ben Affleck because it's Warner Brothers and it's fucking stupid. And so then they got Sparkle Vampire. And then it's like 5 years, bro. It's not so long that people don't care anymore. That's the part of the problem. You know?
Well, here's the thing, the difference between Marvel and Warner Brothers and DC. With Marvel and Disney, Marvel's like, yo, Disney, just trust us. We're gonna follow this formula. We're gonna put out these movies, and it's gonna be good. Right. Put the trust in us. And Disney was like, all right, cool. because they have the money to fuck around with. With DC and Warner Brothers is more reactionary. They're like, because they tried to do the whole same thing like Marvel did. They're like, here's our slate of movies, we're gonna put this out.
Right. And then they didn't.
Yeah, because Warner Brothers is too reactionary. Instead of putting,
they got scared from one turn.
Yeah. Instead of putting trust instead of putting trust into DC, they saw, okay, you did one good movie, you did one okay movie, and then the third movie was trash. Oh no, stop everything.
Yeah, and kill it all.
Kill it all
at the root. Yeah.
And that's the difference and the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the moral of the story is, let the comic book studio make their movie.
Just do their thing.
And the big head studio just shut the fuck up and give them their money.
Dude, because if Snyder, if they just let Snyder finish his whole thing, I really think it would have ended off pretty good. I don't know, but
the Snyder cut was good.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Shit, holy crap, that was long. But
well, here's the thing though: the original plan was Snyder wanted to do a two-parter Justice League.
Okay. And when we reviewed it, I think that's what we were saying. It should have been a two-part. That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
It was, dude, like the Martian Manhunter and all that wasn't even mentioned in the original Justice. Like when I watched the Snyder cut, I was like, oh my god, they like really butchered that movie.
Yeah.
Like I go, wow, they really fucked this thing up so bad. And then like those additional scenes that Joss Whedon put in, especially towards the end, like now that those were all taken out, like I was like, oh yeah, this all makes sense now. And I was like, it wasn't amazing. I was still wouldn't have given it as high a marks as the Avengers series or something like that. But it was way better than the turd we were given.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure, man. But with that said, though, dude, I think that's coming up on an hour. We did an hour of shit talking, even though we were supposed to praise a couple of movies.
It's just fun to shit on stuff, bro. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know if it's just because we're assholes in our hearts or if it's just, life's beating us down, so that's our only way of getting revenge. It's fun to shit on people's stuff.
Yeah. But if you could take anything out of this whole thing, is that watch Black Widow and watch Suicide Squad 2. James Gunn is great, and Disney just pay ScarJo, please.
What is she gonna do with 20 million, bro? Like, I mean, she can't even feed her kids.
She could only afford like maybe 4 houses with that, man. Come on, she needs the 5th one.
Yeah, bro.
But with that said, though, thank you guys all for watching, and from me and Matt, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.